Hello everybody, welcome back to Ghost Recon Desert Siege. Today we are doing Mission 3, Cold Steam.
The invasion force
Which
is bringing in most.
is a different mission, I suppose. Well, to start off, it's got another timer, like the mission before. Except this one I believe is 9 minutes. 9.5 minutes long it takes. Basically, it's for this capture intelligence, and it's right in this building right here. In the well, if you enter from this side, which we're going to be doing, it's like in this top left corner. Yeah, top left corner right here. So yeah, that's that, and I have pretty reliably now been able to do it under like 10 minutes. So that's real. The timer really hasn't been a problem in quite a while. So it's really not too much. I mean, when I first started, it was pretty difficult because I didn't know what I was doing, but now I know everything. So, about knowing everything, gonna go with the unit count. So there are 40 guys on this mission, and one Sam, which is right here. And you don't actually have to you probably won't end up killing everyone on the mission because you don't have to. All you have to do is secure the depot buildings, which I looked in the editor, and there's like a zone, like kind of around these buildings. So you only need to kill the guys that are in that zone to get the objective. You don't need to kill the guys up here and stuff. Secure depot. Oh, that was neutralized. Okay. Neutralize tent camp. That's pretty easy. And eliminate SAM launcher. Easy. So yeah, this mission seems very difficult, but it isn't. Once I got the strategy going, it's become relatively easy, except the middle part, like basically killing all the guys in this area, in the main area of the mission. That can get, that can vary quite wildly, depending on where guys are. Sometimes it's very easy, sometimes they're like hiding behind trains and shit. But, oh yeah. I was going with the unit count. Okay, we're just gonna go through like I usually do. Alright, so there are 3 guys on patrol right here, and they have a patrol path right here that just goes down. And it's just a once, so they're not gonna go back and forth or go on a loop anywhere. They're just going here, and then they're done. Down by the SAM, there's 1 guy on a machine gun covering this area, and 3 guys patrolling around the SAM itself. And then at the camp, there are 3 guys patrolling around the camp, and 2 guys in the center of the camp. And 4. There are, in this like little warehouse, like a repair warehouse. I don't know what they're called. There are 6 guys in there. 2 groups of 3. The first group has a tracking patrol, which means they just go back and forth the whole game, unless they get alerted, and then they'll move out. But the way I'm doing it, they're not gonna be. So they're just gonna go back and forth down this side. And then the other ones, they have a different one. They kinda, I don't know exactly where they spawn. I think they spawn in the warehouse itself also with these guys, but they have a path that goes kinda around, in, and then here. And they don't have a loop or track, so I think it's just once. They go all the way around here, and then they stop. But we're probably gonna deal with them before they stop, so yeah. And oh, there are 4 guys that kinda, hold on. Let's see, I think they come like this, and they go back and forth or something like that. Again, these 4 you probably won't have to kill. You can if you want, but I've had a choice every time. I usually kill them just to be safe, but you don't have to kill these 4, so they're not really much of a problem. There are 6 over here. It's kind of like the first mission where there's a group of 6 guys only on elite difficulty that just run around the map for no reason. Except this one is way shorter. They literally just run like back and forth. Oh no, they have a zone patrol, which basically means it's a little random where they run. So there's like a zone that kind of is like this, and they can basically run anywhere in that zone on patrol, but they're locked on the combat, so they're gonna be like sprinting at full speed, like just randomly. And they are where it gets a bit, it can vary. Like sometimes I've not even had to touch them, they just keep going, and I can complete the rest of the mission and clear the depots and get the intelligence, but sometimes other guys are over here and then they get alerted and all shit goes down. So, yeah. And then there are 4 guys that patrol around the depot buildings, like this. There are 3 guys in each building themselves on the upper floor. The one in the northern one, the 3 in the northern building, they come down, and I think I don't know their exact path, but they usually come down and just kind of go out here, and you'll probably kill them by then, either when they're on their way right here or when they're already out here. And then there are 3 in the southern depot building that just stay there. They don't do anything. And there are 2 guys in this shack, which you shouldn't really need to kill, unless shit goes down over here, and then they'll probably take shots at you, and then you'll have to kill them. So, that is all the guys in the mission. Now I'm gonna go through the plan, I guess. And basically, this one needs a lot of speed, which may take a little bit to build up speed, but you just have to. I've tried taking my time, and again, there's a timer on here, so you can't take too long to do all this. So I just found it better to just go as fast as I can, and I've gotten it down to 7 minutes, around 7 minutes 13 seconds. But again, that's with shit not going crazy over here. That was a pretty smooth one. So now 10 to 7 minutes it usually takes. So anyway, you're gonna have Lindy Cohen probably. Hopefully she has survived, because, you know, you don't want to lose her. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, if you're gonna lose somebody, just make it not her, because the semi-automatic grenade launcher is incredibly helpful, and I assume it's gonna be helpful in later missions as well. So anyway, you're gonna take whoever you're playing as, go down here, like, as soon as the mission starts, you're running. So you run down here, kill these 3 guys, then you run up here, kill the guy in the machine gun, and then the 3 guys that are patrolling around the SAM, they'll get alerted, and sometimes they'll be out here, sometimes they'll kind of be behind this rock, but either way you kill them, you'll usually get 1 or 2, and then the last guy or 2 will, like, hide behind this rock and just come out one by one, and you'll kill them. And then you run past the SAM, don't destroy it yet, don't touch it, and then you come down here, and then from here, every time I've done this so far, the 3 patrolling around the camp, they've been right around here, so you should be able to kill them from up here. So you kill those 3, and then you can go over here, knock out one of the guys by the camp, and then come back to where you killed these other 3, and then the last guy will either come around this side or this side, and you kill him. So yeah, all that, pretty wordy, but it's very, very easy. And then after we're done with that, hold on here. Yeah, not a very good play. I wish you could just get rid of that thing. Then after you're done with that, you run down here, and then you get just close enough so you can see the guys in the distance in the warehouse. You kill the 3 that are they're gonna be like in a line, so it's not gonna be very hard. And they usually don't shoot back too often when they're at this distance, so it should be pretty safe to kill these 3. And then this is where the variation really starts, because the 3 that kind of go like this around the outside and inside of this, sometimes they're like right here at the beginning, sometimes they're way back here just heading in, sometimes they're already in, you know, I don't know what happens. I guess sometimes they get a head start or take longer to do their routine, but just again be ready for it. But do the same thing you did with these guys. You just get just enough so you can see all of them, you know, decently, and then you shoot them. And every time I've done that, I think that that alerts the guys over here, but it doesn't make them like inspect the area. I think it just alerts them that somebody's here. So the 4 that are gonna be patrolling around the buildings, I've had them, they're usually running after I do this. But the 6 here and the 3 that come out here and the 4, they usually just stick to their path. They don't come at you, so you can, you know, move around freely. But this is where stuff can go very weird. So sometimes when you get up here, the 4 are gonna be out here, or the 3 are gonna be out here, or something is gonna be over here along with the 6. So when you kill them, the 6 are gonna be alerted, and then you have to kill more guys. So yeah, I'll try to explain it a lot more in the mission itself, but it's very dependent on where people are this last section. Like sometimes you can run right over here and right up to this rock, and the 4 will be coming down here. You can kill them, and then that will alert these 3, and they'll come back over here. And then you can only kill these 7, and then not alert these 6, and then you can come in, get the intelligence, and kill the other guys up on the 2nd level of the Southern Depot house. And then that will be this and this completed, and you will have already completed this. So then after that, all you need to do is come down with your anti-tank guy and blow up the SAM. And if these guys are in the way, you can kill them too, but that's not necessary. And sometimes you need to kill the guys in the shack if shit really gets crazy over here. But if it's the ideal one, which is the 4 coming down here and then the 3 coming back around here, then you can just leave these guys in the 6. But yeah, so yeah, very, very, very wordy. It's somewhat difficult to explain. So for the setup, Lindy Cohen, your main person, pretty much for the rest of the game. And I guess you can just keep one random guy, but you need an anti-tank guy for this mission. But I wouldn't recommend playing as him through the entire mission, because it'll probably just make it take longer and have a little more risk to it. But yeah, so let's see how this goes. Alright, so
Recon reports the SAM's in the Heights.
yeah, so right away just start running. And again, this strategy I've done, you don't actually have to worry about the timer at all, because quite a few attempts have been under the limit itself. So yeah. And then the 3 guys are gonna be right over here.
Kill confirmed.
Sometimes that guy decides to turn back and shoot at you. Sometimes he panics like his other guy and runs, so just be ready for that. That usually happens with just about any group. Sometimes a couple stop and shoot at you. Sometimes they all panic and run. Just, you know, it is what it is. And you want to be careful coming over this, because the machine gun guy does sometimes spot you. Okay.
Kill confirmed.
And then the 3 guys are going to be behind this rock. Sometimes they're out here. Sometimes one of them's just kind of poking out already, but... Okay, that was... Alright.
Goodbye.
Alright, so 1 down. I think.
Got him!
There we go.
Goodbye.
That's those 3 down. And now we just run...
Got armor.
Yeah, then we just run past the tank. Or SAM launch or whatever. The armored vehicle. And we just run straight to the camp. And I like to hug these rocks just in case. I don't know. You never know with this game. Shit can happen out of nowhere, so it's best just to, you know, stay in as much cover as possible. So, yep, there are these 3. Yeah, sometimes they're further back, and you want to get them, you know, past this tree, kinda. Oh, God.
Goodbye.
Alright, that was
Got him!
alright, but whatever. So there's one guy right there. Alright, we got him.
Kill confirmed.
So now you go back here, and the very last guy, he likes to sometimes come through here or go over here, so. And it's kind of 50-50. I've had both happen regularly. There he is. Alright.
Kill
So that
confirmed.
is the camp neutralized. And now we go to the warehouse. Just right here. And there are the 3 guys. And they can be further back sometimes, so.
Goodbye.
Okay, that's those 3. And now let's see what's up with the other 3. Alright, so they're coming down already.
Goodbye.
Ah, that wasn't good. I only got 1 of them. Yikes. That might have alerted the other 6. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, that's 2.
Kill confirmed.
And that's 3.
Got him!
Alright, so now it's not hard, it's just so many different things can happen. It's difficult to know until you're already deep in it, so. But we're gonna try and go for the best possible scenario here. And you want to be careful now because the 4 that are patrolling around the depot houses. Yeah, so that's one of the 3 that come out of the northern house. So you want to be careful now because they're probably going to be on. Yep, there they are. God. Yeah, sometimes it's just unlucky as hell, too.
Kill
With these
confirmed.
shots. So that's 3 of them down. And this might get weird. This might get very weird, because they might come around this side. Which would really mess me up.
Goodbye.
Oh, they're coming out that side.
Kill
All right.
confirmed.
Alright, yeah, this is definitely different from the last time I did it. Last time it was really, really clean. I got up to about here. Those 4 came down, I killed all 4 of them. And then the 3 over here came around this side, so it was all lined up for me. Wow, that was...
Goodbye.
That was almost bad.
He's history.
Jeez. Alright. My god. So, those are those 3. And once one guy in a group comes at you, the rest usually come in the same direction. So, that was alright, I suppose. And you don't really have to worry about entering this, because there are guys right up there, but they can't hit you at that angle when you open the door. But if you go out a little bit when the door is open, then they can hit you. So, okay, that's the intelligence. Now we just launch a grenade.
Kill confirmed.
Shit. Alright. So, yep.
He's history.
Yeah, so the 6 were alerted and they came in. So now we're gonna have to deal with them.
Got him!
But hopefully they're all foolish and just come at me one by one. Oh shit, I hear him. Ugh! Fuck!
Need a medic.
I knew it, I had a fucking
Got
feeling.
him!
Alright. I knew I should have closed that damn door.
Got him! Kill confirmed. Goodbye.
Fuck. Alright, that was close. Yeah, again, I've gone through this so many times and I've tried so many different things and it's random where the guys are and whether or not they're alerted in certain sections, so this is one of the worst ones where I actually got wounded. But we did clear everything. Now all we have to do is go destroy the SAM, and I guess I'll have to sit Lindy Cohen out for the next mission because she just got hit. But I don't know. We'll see what happens because it's only in the chest. So fuck. I knew I had a feeling I should have closed that door. So I guess that goes my theory of them all attacking from the same direction once you kill one of them. Or 2 of them.
Tank spotted.
But yeah, now just bust out the AT. And that's mission.
Scratch one piece of Russian
You didn't have to
scrap.
deal with the guys in the shack or the 4 guys that are patrolling around where I'm looking. And 954, so that was a little bit over the limit. And 34 kills, so 6 guys, 6 enemies survived. And one of my guys got wounded. So yeah. Yeah, that section just before you get into the depot houses. Well, I may have been able to avoid those 6 guys, the 6 elite guys, if I waited a little bit before launching the grenade and killing the other 3 guys up on the top part, and I bumped the fucking mic again. But I could have waited for them to run back somewhere else, like further away, like gone out and just waited, but they may have already been alerted, so. And then if I saw them, I probably would have got shot. So yeah, it's sometimes it's really chaotic, and you have to kill like almost everyone there, and sometimes it's just those 7 from that one side on the left side of all the depot buildings. So that's the best I got, really. I mean, if there wasn't a timer, I'd be able to take my time and do whatever. I did try going over the ridge. Hold on, I'm gonna go back.
This one's a little... The invasion force is bringing in most of its supplies by rail.
I did try a couple times, like going this way, and that does give you a very good angle on like everything over here. But it's also, again, it's random on where guys are, so I haven't had a set strategy. And going this way, it just follows the objectives, I guess. So yeah, that is Cold Steam. It was a very strange mission. Sometimes it can be, it's not hard, it's just random. So yeah, but I will be back with the 4th mission, Quiet Angel, next time. So thank you for watching.